again everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another Let's Play LMA Manager on PS1. Now I said that we were obviously, what I was planning to do is maybe go through this game, keep playing it until I get fired basically, and with all these injuries that we've got going on, I can imagine that that's probably going to happen sooner rather than later. So let's have a look to see what we can do. We are currently lying, West Ham, we are currently lying 4th in the Premier League. We've played 7. We haven't yet lost a game, along with Tottenham Hotspur, which is frustrating because as a West Ham fan, I would quite like to see nothing more than Tottenham Hotspur lose a lot of games. We do have 2 points more than them. However, that's nowhere near enough to keep a stable position. Right, okay, let's crack on, because obviously we've got a problem in which Paolo Di Canio is also injured, one of our star players. So I think what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to change him. I think we had Paolo One Chop on, and he was actually a pretty decent striker. Now, obviously, I'm just looking at Rouse here, who is 18 years old. He can play up front as well, so he's probably going to be a good replacement, I'd say. But for the time being, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 first teamers pretty much out injured. So this is going to be a very difficult few months. Because Di Canio is out for a few months. Now we've got a UEFA Cup tie, which is called CEFA, in this, against this Tirol Innsbruck. That is our next game. And then we've got Everton, Coventry, then we've got the second leg. We've got no other home games just yet. Our finances, a loss of 7 million apparently. That's probably as a result of transfer fees. And yes, it is. Okay, right. How much money do I actually have to spend right now? I don't think it says total amount. Overdraft limit is 7 million. Oh, balance 2 million. Okay, so that's not enough to get a new stand. Now, the first stand I always usually do think about getting built is taking away the E stand, simply because obviously that is the lowest capacity. So this one would take it up to 21,000. It costs 9 million, so I'm not going to do that. However, that is something I will do at some point when I've got the money. Obviously, as you can see, that the E stand is currently 4.8 thousand, and my proposed build takes it up to 21,000 with the total capacity to 42,000, making us, a much larger capacity stadium, meaning more money in terms of match day tickets sold. Tottenham Hotspur won again. It's very sad to see. We'll move on there. So we've got the PlayStation to the right of me, which is obviously loading. So you may even hear the CD or the lens sort of moving. You may also hear some crunching, which is my cat deciding to have biscuits right at the perfect time, as they always do. Right, okay, so we are still not... second round, leg 1, League Cup. I think we'll probably be in the third round of that League Cup, which I think at the time was probably called the Coca-Cola Cup back in 1998. I think we're in 88. Let's have a look. I can't even remember. Where's the organiser? 1999 even. Okay, now let's move on. I don't think there's anything really else we can do here. It's quite interesting to see that LMA Manager is actually one of my most popular videos, to be honest with you. This isn't what I expected at all. And it's obviously, for me, it's a lot easier to do quick Let's Plays, because it's the minimal amount of editing required, to be perfectly honest. However, I do have bigger projects in the pipeline which do require a lot more time. But this is a nice little stopgap in that time between. Okay, European Cup phase, still nothing going on just yet, so we'll continue on. A lot of loading screens here to get through, but that's fine. So I'd recently done a Crystal Maze Let's Play, and there was quite an interesting comment made on that, where someone said they didn't realise that that this was a hit show before the most recent creation. I guess they mean by the Richard Ayoade series. So yeah, I mean, it's quite fascinating to see people's comments, and it's really good that I'm getting quite a lot of interaction now with some of the videos that I'm creating. It makes this all worthwhile, it really does. And it's also great to see some people returning to the channel as well. So, West Ham United, we're currently 5th in the league, and now we've got our match against Tyrol Innsbruck, which is an away game. I guess, I mean, the only thing I can really do is put a full squad out, to be perfectly honest with you, because, you know, I don't really have a lot of depth in the team. So let's see, I just want to just check the fitness if I can. Yeah, they're all fit anyway, so it's absolutely fine. We'll go ahead and play that match. Someone did actually try and give me a pointer to say that a particular formation never fails. I think it was 3-4-3 never fails, they said, but I can't quite remember, and I've obviously not gone with that. I'm sticking with the 4-4-2 formation right now because, to be perfectly honest, I'm not really worried about this competition. My main focus is the Premier League. The better we do in that, then hopefully we get more money for next season. We can buy some more players. Okay, so the game's starting. Let's go. Our first. I don't know why every time I start this game, the ball trail comes on. It's a good start. It's like a proper P-roller shot there, and it still managed to force a deflection off the goalkeeper. A lot of passing around. It's actually not a problem. I mean, I'm really not that fussed, and I don't really know again how well this team have been performing in their own division. Oh, there goes the cable again. There's a really good cable, but I think my one's just becoming a little bit temperamental. And I said last time, there's 1-0 up. Last time I said I'd stop playing with it, and now it's starting to do the exact same thing again. However, I'll stop playing with it now. It seems to be okay. Just get the odd flicker, but hopefully no more flickering. So 1-0 up, very early on. Again, don't know where this team are in their own respective league. It could be the fact that they're not a very good team, but I'm not sure. I mean, they've managed to score. They've managed to equalise anyway, so they can't be that bad. I mean, I say they're that bad as if I'm talking if West Ham is an amazing team, which back in the 90s we pretty much weren't, and I say we were very much a mid-table team back in the 90s, but then saying that now, looking at our own position as of 2023, currently sitting in probably about the same position we were back then, to be honest, roughly around 16th place, except back then we didn't spend £140 million on in the transfer window. Is this going to be 2-1? No, they just literally nicked the ball off him in the penalty area. So now I know that we're in this competition as well. I think the last time I recorded a video, I actually skipped the draw. I won't be doing that this time because I know that we're going to be in the competition. I know that it actually only plays the draw when you're in that competition. It's very similar to the football managers of today. There's something still so unique about this game, though. I mean, it's still. Don't get me wrong, I like playing Football Manager, but Football Manager's so in-depth, whereas this is just a lot more user-friendly. It's a lot more pick up and play than the Football Manager series. It's going on that run now. I don't even know what they were thinking there. Jorgensen shoots miles out, and it's pretty much into Rose Ed, that by the looks of it. Oh. At least we forced a corner so we can get an equaliser. The lead, regain the lead. And of course in this version, again, I think I may have mentioned it in previous videos as well, that you can't... there's no shouts, there's no touchline shouts, whereas there was in other versions. don't even know. This is very strict refereeing here. Oh, it's half time. I didn't know what was going on there. I thought, what was that? I didn't know what happened. Right. I don't think we need to make any changes, to be perfectly honest. Everyone seems to be... I mean, obviously we've got Rodgers and Cole not exactly playing particularly well, and neither is Warm Chop. But we do have Hooligan here that we could put on. In fact, yes, that's the problem, obviously. That's his previous form. His overall ability isn't anywhere near as good as One Chop. So, excuse me. We'll return to the match. We'll see how we get on. The screen is bugging me. This cable's starting to become a bit temperamental. I may have to buy another one. But this keeps the aspect ratio pretty well. It could be me. It could be where I'm shaking. I've got my arm rested on the desk, and I think it might be shaking the cable a little bit, because I sometimes have a bit of the shakes. Anyway, moving on to the game. Yeah, it's actually a long time ago since I recorded an LMA manager. I know that part 5 and 6 only recently hit YouTube, but I think they were recorded about a month or two ago, to be perfectly honest. And the reason being is because I've just changed like job roles in work and such, so it's been a very busy time. I think I may have overworked myself a little bit as well. New role, new things to learn, and I was learning a lot of stuff from home. And we've got another injury. Absolutely superb. That is exactly what we needed. For crying out loud. I guess it's going to have to be Michael Carrick. But this is getting really bad now, this injury crisis. It's really not going to do our Premier League campaign any good. I can only hope now that we didn't get anything out of that, and One Chop's been booked. Yeah, this isn't looking promising. Let's truth be told. Injuries all over the place. And I'll have to look at the injury table as well to see when they're due back, because this is, yeah, we're going to struggle if we're not going to have a replacement for everyone, and then there's the the problem of substitutes as well. And I certainly don't have the kind of money to be buying players unless I can find someone really cheap. This cable's starting to get on my tits. We just scored, which is great. I do apologise for the flickering. Okay, that'll do for now. We've taken the lead. I haven't actually done any substitutions yet, which is not a good idea. Let's get him off. Let's get One Chop off because he's booked, and that's really not smart to keep him on. Who's currently in the right position where... number 7, Foey. So let's get Foey off for Sinclair. I think I may have had this problem before where I just forget to sub. I just keep going. Now we need the ball out of touch, out of play. Oh well, okay, we'll just score again. Either or. I'm really not fast. 3-1 up now, which would make us pretty comfortable for the second leg. I think I'll bring on Stuart Pearce now. Stuart Pearce is... I think he's a right back, isn't he? So let's take off Kristen Val. Cancel substitution. What am I doing? Oh, I don't know. Let's just return to the match. We've already had our substitution, so I'm not too sure why it was doing that. It's not letting me select anyone, but I've only had 2 substitutions. No, I haven't. I've had 3 now because Joe Cole went off. Okay, stupid. Forgot about that. That's brilliant play. It's a shame he couldn't finish there because that was superb. Hooligan. Or Hooligan even, not Hooligan. I think I was saying that last time. Hooligan, not Hooligan. Hooligan. And that's it. Okay, well, a 3-1 victory away from home is not bad in that cup competition. Obviously, now we're going to go to Football 1. I think that's Football 1. Let's just skip that. Leave the studio. Okay. But now we're back onto the Premier League. We've got Everton in this next game, and Everton is going to be a tough game as well. I'm not too sure whereabouts they are in the league, but I'll figure that out. I'll find that out before we start this next game. Excuse me. Okay, 1 week isn't the worst. I don't think it's going to be in time, back in time for the next game. So Craig Forrest's fitness is good. I understand that Shaka Hislop's fitness is okay. Well, he's supposed to be match fit, but he's definitely not there. So it's a question of whether or not I put him on straight away, because Craig Forrest has actually been playing pretty good. He's been pretty solid in goal. So I may keep him in goal for the time being. Rating. Let's have a look. Hislop, not great. Craig Forrest, not bad. So I think what we're going to do is keep it as is, and we'll put Hislop on the bench. I think we'll have Hislop here, and because it bugs me, I'll put him there. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's have a look now then. So we've got our next game on the 18th. Oh, right. Okay. What? Wow. 2 days. That would be on a Sunday. That would definitely be on a Sunday if we were played midweek. So as an example, West Ham played yesterday, and I'm pretty sure they don't play on a Saturday. I might be wrong now. Let's have a look. I'll prove them wrong. They do. However, yesterday being a Wednesday March 1st, they play on Saturday. I'm pretty sure if West Ham was to have played on a Thursday in real life, there was no way they'd be playing on a Saturday. They'd be playing on a Sunday or a Monday. However, let's take a look at the Premier League table. So Everton are looking like they're in trouble. 15 in the Premier League, 4 points. 4 games lost with only 7 points. So that's looking like that we're the favourites here. However, we do have that injury crisis. Joe Cole is only out for a week. However, Di Canio, Ferdinand, Lomas are probably out a bit longer. Now, can I find out how long they're out for? I'm assuming not. No, it doesn't look like it. You'd think it would be under here. We've got the Premier League table, form table, graph club details. It must be under squad. Let's have a look. Well, I'll tell you what, I know what I'll do. It just says they're injured, but it doesn't say how long for. Okay. Yeah, it just says they're injured. Okay, again, we're wasting time here. Oh, there's the injury table. Oh my God. For Christ's sake. 4 weeks, 6 days, 5 days, 2 months. So Rio Ferdinand being the worst. These two are probably going to be due back soon. Right, let's crack on because we've wasted plenty of time here. It says change teams because Joe Cole's injured. Right, so let's get him off for John Moncur. But John Moncur isn't going to be starting the game. Michael Carrick is going to start the game with John Moncur on the bench. Is number 4 in the right position? Yeah, he is. Right, okay, let's do that then. I'm going to just change this here because this kind of bugs me. I always like to have it goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker on the bench. Right, play match, here we go. Oh, I'm a little bit worried about this one because I'm not expecting us to get anything out of it. So it's at Goodison Park as well. Play ball. It's looking good. Good start. Nope. And cleared away. They always look like they're running so slow, like they're almost like being held back by something when they're going on a run. Look at him go. And they catch up so quick. A bit of rubber banding going on there by the defending team. Either that or my players are just slow because they could be unfit. Now I forgot to check the fitness actually of the team going into this game. Yeah, they're a little bit knackered after that midweek game. So that could be it. I don't think it's going to affect us massively. Ooh. Oh, what a save. It's a good shot too. From Paolo one shot. Can we convert this corner? No. But it's gone straight back into possession now. Foe. Ruddock. Keeping possession quite well, and we're in their half, so that's a bonus. They've not really had a chance yet, but here's their chance. But he was offside. There was no way he was onside. Yeah, there you go. Oh, just giving it to them now, but that's it. On the attack. Keep going, keep going. Take that shot. 1-0. Get in. What a brilliant goal. Like Ian Wright. Ian Wright. The ball pings around so quickly sometimes. Looks like a little marble. Reminds me of like a little marble from Hungry Hippos. I think I may have said that before. I feel like I'm repeating myself now, but it's been such a long time since I started playing this game and recording. I need to. I really do. I'm trying my best to kind of keep this regular. Just sometimes after doing a full day's work and a full-time job, you come home, you watch a couple of episodes of your favourite show, and then you just feel so tired. You kind of lose the enthusiasm to kind of get up and record anything. I'm currently watching Cheers, which is superb. It's the first time I've really seen it. I saw it when I was a kid, but just in bits and bobs, and just not all the way through. And now we're watching it all the way through, and it's so funny. Oh, what a shot over the bar. Rose Ed. Good attempt though. We're putting a lot of the pressure on, and that's a good first half there. Going into the break with the lead. Looking at the form very quickly. Rogers is looking like he's going to make some mistakes here. He's a left back, and obviously our only other option is Stuart Pearce, who is also the left back. But I'm not going to make that change just yet. We're going to go into the second half with the same team that we started with, and hope that they can keep up the good work, and I will maybe make that change a little bit later on when Stuart Pearce comes on. I always thought Stuart Pearce was a right back. Maybe I'm looking at that wrong as well. I need to re-familiarise myself with the layout of the user interface on this game. What happened there? Oh, okay. What? No, what happened there? Was that an offside ruling or something? Maybe a substitution, or did it go for a goal kick? No, it was an offside by the looks of it. Okay, fine. 55 minutes in, probably going to make a change soon. Ooh, good tackle, last minute. Seriously, leaving that right to the last minute there. 61 minutes in. Let's make... I think I'm going to make a change for once in my life. Let's have a look. Let's do this because I'm worried about that. Oops, absolutely no idea what happened there. I assume the keeper's got possession. What happened there? I can't work out if that was a foul or what. Stuart Pearce is now coming on. He's old, but he may be solid. That may be a smart move. I may be right, but I may be crazy. Ooh. Come on, we need a comfortable lead now. I may bring on some more substitutions. Come on, let's put this to bed. Put this to bed. Oh. Right, okay, so what we got? Michael Carrick. No, okay, I want to make the change on the right back there, so... Oh, number 7. I don't really want Furry off. He's actually really good. And so is Lampard. And Jorgensen's been superb by the looks of it. Oh, it's going to have to be Furry or Lampard. Okay, let's do that. And Holligan. See, Ian Wright scored our first goal, but his form's not been great. Let's take him off. This is it. I don't know if this is going to be smart, but we'll find out sooner or later. We've got 15 minutes left in this game, and it may come to a point where I may even have to change my formation just to get a bit defensive so that we can just keep this lead. Or what happened there? P rolled it to the keeper, who then deflected it. Holligan could have had a much more powerful shot. It's never going to get anything from that. It's starting to get a bit squeaky bum time now. It's squeaky bum time as a manager. Oh, and this is what you don't want to see. 9 minutes to go. No, we don't want to see this. 9 minutes to go. That's it. Come on. 4 minutes. We can do this. Just got to hold out. Just got to hold out. Oh, just cheap possession, giving it away. And now we've given him oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Now what? Well, I'm going to have to take off either... right, okay. I'm just going to have to do that. I can't have that space empty. We've just got to hope now that we can last 2-3 minutes with being a man down. And we did. We got lucky. Not happy there. Going to have to be some stern words to the dressing room after that match, because there's no discipline. They are definitely lacking discipline here. We've got suspensions, we've got injuries, and it's not looking good. I've just got a feeling that sooner or later we're going to lose this momentum we've got. But a win is a win, and we need the points. You know, I guess it's better to get them early, and if we do have a poor second half of the season, then so be it. At least we can get these points in now, and we can stave away relegation, which at this time of, you know, back in the 90s was always West Ham's pretty much fear, because we were always kind of down that end of the table, to be perfectly honest. We are third in the league. Tottenham Hotspur have a game in hand, and they still haven't lost. They're just one of 2 teams that haven't lost a game along with us. It's looking interesting. It is getting interesting. However, it's also getting really concerning by what's going on here. You know, with Trevor Sinclair now with a ban. I'm hoping that maybe we can get some players back into the team in time for the next game. However, I don't know when that is. Anyway, we're going to leave this episode there. Again, thanks to everyone that watches these LMA Manager playthroughs. It really means a lot to me. I'm just glad that you're enjoying them. Keep an eye out, because part 8 is coming very, very soon in the next few days. So I will see you then. Thanks very much for watching.